What's up, homies?
There you go.
So I'm here with Roger Cunningham, or
No.
Coude. He's actually Irish-Canadian. Well, we're claiming him because he's the author of Radio Mobile, and he's one of the brains behind the tower coverage product that you all know and love. This is my man Dennis, and basically we're here to ask them a few questions and ask them when we're getting 1/9 ARC second for data for Ireland. So
You have to talk to Ireland, the government there.
they're talking. No, I think it's your government. We have to ask them politely. They're saying no. We're holding on to that.
Yeah.
No, but so tell us about your history of Radio Mobile, and how did you meet, and how are things going, and what's your favorite feature of this awesome product?
Well, I mean, it all started a number of years ago. We worked with Roger on doing radio mobile training classes. So we would have Roger come in, and then I would assist and do radio mobile training classes. That's how it all started. Then we kind of started talking about, let's make something online. And it just, the synergy happened, and it evolved, and now we are, and that's like 3 years ago probably. And now we are at the third feature set, tower coverage, third version. As far as favorite feature set, really the maps generated under usually 45 seconds, etc. So fast. We put a lot of time and effort into trying to make it as quickly as possible, and nobody wants to wait for maps. Not anymore. I mean, we got these big computers. We want to go quick. Why can't we go quick?
And have people like a choice over what data points are released to, let's say, competitors, as you know, for
all the
how does that work?
all the information is completely private. So if you do not wish to share it publicly, you do not have to. You can hide all your maps. You can keep it all within your account. It's all a secure website, all that kind of stuff. If you wish to, though, we have a number of different ways to do that. Everything from the website integration, where you put your map right on your website. If you wish to update your map, so you go to our system, you add a new tower, you update the map, bam, it's on your website. All the way to public sites as well.
That's cool. And do you have export data formats? Like, do you integrate with any other radio planning tools? Or?
So currently we do. Currently it's a offline process. In other words, it's an order through our office. However, in the next month-ish or so, it will be completely automated. You can order that immediately and get it within probably 5 or 6 minutes.
And getting back to the Radio Mobile for a few seconds, because that was like how much time did you put into that? Because how many hours, and why didn't you make millions off it?
The first version of the program is 1988 in DOS. It was with Turbo Basic and then Turbo C. And then I made a version. At that time I was a consultant engineer in Northern Canada. And most of the clients I had were forest industry, and they need to do a fast installation. And at that time, we were manually extracting the elevation over paper map and create matrix of elevation to be used by the program.
That's awesome.
Painful process.
I'd say that.
But then I quit the consulting engineering and was hired in the aerospace industry. And then they were not interested in my project at all. So I said, it's a waste. I said I will make it free for amateur radio, because I'm amateur radio hobbyist.
Oh, cool. So you're a ham operator yourself?
Yeah, for sure. A crazy guy.
Cool.
So it was like that for a while, but still quite rough. It was good for mountaintop repeater because you don't need that precise resolution.
Yeah.
But when you were going into the city, you use it for high frequency. That was not good at all. And then space shuttle, they went into space, they made the SRTM. It's the revolution of the geomatics happened when they did that.
And how long was it from, let's say, when the SRTM project, when NASA did the cool radar thing, to release the data so that you could actually access that electronically?
I think it took a year.
It's
And Radio Mobile was the first application to use SRTM.
So SRTM, you got the data in, and how many different formats?
In the beginning, SRTM was full of holes, and we had to fill that. There were people all over the world that helped me on that, mostly filling the holes. But US was one hexagon, and they had the 3DEM from USGS that was already 1/3 and 1/9. So in the US, SRTM has not really been a big deal. It's
Right.
for the rest of the world.
Okay.
In Canada, it was much better than the Canadian map, and most like Africa
Yeah.
was mapped for the first time
Yeah.
because all the map they had before was crap.
Yeah, it's manual kind of ordnance survey type stuff.
And the road was showing there, but in reality it was there. And sometimes you wonder why if they did it intentionally or not.
So you know the way in radio mobile you can actually upload topographical data manually. I think you can kind of bring it in like what you were alluding to there, filling holes. So how many data sources? So if we have if like a country has ordnance survey, is there systems that could actually take that ordnance survey data? You know where it's actually been manually done, but it's actually quite precise.
Okay.
Have you had projects that have done that? Have people engaged you to do that before?
Actually, we rely on government data.
Government data that's released publicly.
The reason behind is if you begin to have your own source of information, you have to justify the quality. You need to have a big program of quality, and we don't want to be in that now. We use what is free and available, but we use it probably like we just updated the land cover for USA, and this is brand new. So and I'm sure we are the first expedition to. I mean, I did it the day after.
Just like this is absolutely awesome. I really appreciate your time on this, guys. So do you ever like have like say mobile companies, like guys with bigger budgets, you know, coming in and asking, oh, can we do a LiDAR survey? Can we bring that in, or can you do that type of stuff as well? Or have you done that, or have you experienced that?
Yep.
No, that's cool.
I mean, we're definitely getting out there. So
No, that's cool. And so the ninth architect, like, is that from?
There are
US
not
Geological
many
Survey?
places that has this
very
resolution.
sorry.
Even in the US, there are not many places that has this resolution. Most of the US is 1/3, which is quite good.
No, absolutely. No.
We're talking about 10 meters between records. 10 meters is smaller, about the size of a house, even less.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's like where you say it's viable, but subject to local foliage.
And at some point, you have to realize that those higher resolution are made out of the same paper map produced by the US government than the lower resolution.
Yeah.
So you really do not add new information. It's just that they reprocess the detection of elevation out of the elevation control.
All right. Oh, okay.
So you will always find a difference between that type of product, with what they call DEM, and SRTM. SRTM is a radar full of spikes, and it's not. There is noise. But it will detect if there is a mine. You will see the hole.
Yeah.
On the paper map, they don't show the elevation curve. And if you take the DEM, where there are mines, it's flat.
All right. Thanks very much. So I'm just going to ask one last question. What's your favorite feature of this? Like, what's the piece de resistance? And and then what's your favorite one?
The big plus compared to Radio Mobile was that the job is done at the server.
Yeah.
So you don't need to download zillion bytes of data before you can begin a study. And you can even, I like to use it on the iPad. This is my goal.
Right.
Okay, so
you can do it at your coffee table, right?
And what about Android? It'll be working on the Android as well?
Already does.
Very
in
good.
fact, it works better on the Android not than the iPad.
Yeah,
But you're working on it. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry.
And so, what's your favorite one?
Definitely the website integration. We get more requests for that than anything else. Being able to automatically populate that information inside their website. That's really the big key.
Dennis, thanks very much.
Yep.
Roger, thank you for all because giving Radio Mobile free initially.
And don't forget, one day I will reclaim my land in.
Ireland, we'll invade you first. And we actually already have started, you know.
You can take
There's
the
40 million Irish Americans and we're going north. That's all I'm going to say. Talk to you in a bit. Thanks, guys. Talk to you in a bit. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Okay.